Peace, love, and light, family. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, this is SEK. So it's In the Kitchen with SEK, the homesteader today. And what is Essie doing in the kitchen today? Well, Essie is going to make some orange marmalade. All right, so I'm going to do two methods for you guys, okay? We're going to do the quick, easy method, and then we're going to do the somewhat long method, okay? So first you want to start with a bag of oranges, and I started with actually 8 oranges. So this is the long method. So what you want to do is slice your oranges very nice and thin, like so. Y'all see that? Make sure y'all take that pulp out, not the pulp, the stem out the middle of the orange. If you have oranges that have seeds, remove the seeds. So this is going to be our long method, right? Now this one here is going to be the short method, where you are using just your zesting part of your oranges. Y'all see that? So what you want to do is zest. You can actually cut it off, but you want to focus more on the skin of the orange, the rind of the orange, and then you want to slice them nice and thin. And this is what you should get, okay? All right. So to me, this is orange marmalade right here. To me, this is orange jam, okay? So, but people still call it marmalade, but there's a difference. There's a difference between jelly, jam, and marmalade, okay? So, we're gonna start with the quick method first. And also, you wanna juice, probably I would say about 4 oranges, right? So we're gonna start with the quick method. You're gonna need your shore gel, right? There's my little packet, and you're gonna need about, I would say, might be about 1/4 of lemon juice. You don't need much, okay? So first we're gonna start by adding some water to the orange juice, and we're gonna get this up to about 32 ounces. So that's 4 cups. So we're gonna fill that up to about, I would say about 3.5 or 3. Yeah, 3. I would say 3, because we're gonna add. We got about 2 cups of your orange zest. Okay, y'all see that? And you want to slice them nice and thin. And let me show y'all what y'all want to look for when you slicing up your orange peel. You want to look for. Let me see if I could get a better one. Let me do the YouTube thing. How they do it? Like this. You want to look for those little dots. You don't want to go too far in. Just those little dots right there. Okay? So you want to get those 2 cups of your orange peel in there. We'll get them all out. And it's so funny because I feel like I'm gonna add some more water. I feel like canning. Somebody sent me a message too. Oh gosh, what is her name? She know who she is. She was talking about how she has learned a lot of patience with canning, and I have too. Canning is not something that you want to just wake up and just start doing. You want to prep before you even go into it. Prep. Because then it'll be less stressful on you when you prep. So I am getting in the habit of prepping my stuff at night, getting it ready for the next day. It's less stressful. It's not, well, what do I do next? What I gotta do next? Where's this? Where's that? Where's this? So I have found that it's definitely has added to my little patient list. So then you want to get these all in here. And you want to start to bring this up to a boil for a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. I forgot I had my little pot on low. Okay, so you want to turn that up. You want to start stirring it, and you want to get this as tender as possible. See, I see a little piece of the other end of the orange peel. Let me get that out of there. And I already got my jars. I actually sanitized my jars on top today because I am cleaning my oven out. And it's at its second dose of oven cleaner. So it should be nice and clean tomorrow. So you know sometimes you have to clean your oven in stages. So mine is on the second stage of the oven cleaner sitting in there. All right, so let's get this up. Let's get this up. So again, this is the quick method. Now when you're doing the actual orange, it takes a little longer because the orange has to get tenderized. The rind that's left on there has to break down and get tenderized as well. And this is a good tip too. When you're doing orange marmalade and you leave that part on, it actually creates its own pectin. So this is why it takes a little bit longer, because it needs to cook down. It needs to release the natural pectin in it, and also the sugar helps with that as well. And we're also going to be using 6 cups of sugar. And I might just add a little bit more water to this. Probably a half a cup. And then I'm going to add my lemon juice. And also, yep. Let me find it, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Oh, here it is. Okay, you guys, so this is another ingredient I almost forgot. We are going to be adding anise to this as well. You smell this stuff. Oh, that smells so good. So you're gonna add, you can do it to your liking, but I believe it only needs 1. This smells so good. You're gonna add anise, and this is actually the Mexican anise. Y'all see that? Okay. So you want this to reduce down, and you want it to get it up to a boil, because you definitely want these rinds to get nice and tender. You don't want hard rinds in your marmalade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this up to a nice boil, and I'm gonna let this boil for I would say about 20 minutes, and then I will come back to y'all with the rolling boil, and then we will add the pectin, and we're gonna let that dissolve, and we're gonna let that boil up for a minute or 2, and then we'll add our sugar. But right now we want this to boil and get tender. Okay, family? So I will bring you guys right back. All right, family, I'm back. So as you can see, it is at a rolling boil. The rinds have gotten very tender, and we're gonna add our pectin in there. And we're gonna stir it and let it get dissolved. Get it back to a rolling boil, and then we're gonna add our sugar. Okay. I wish y'all could smell this. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. So yeah, the rinds are nice and tender now. Ooh, that smells delicious. And remember, we're doing 6 cups of sugar. Get this up to a rolling boil and get it dissolved. And then we're gonna start loading up our jars. And let me get my rings over here. Rings here. All right, you guys, y'all still with me? Y'all see how good this looks? It smells delicious with this anise. Now, if you really want to get jiggy with your marmalade, you can add other flavorings, and I said I was going to try that. I might even do my next batch like that. I make orange vanilla marmalade and just add some vanilla extract. Don't that sound yummy too? I think that's what I'm going to do to make this one a little bit different. The next one a little bit different. And let me show y'all, I think I have it in here. I'm gonna get another drawer. Okay, so you want to use a basic potato peel. And this potato peel, if you got a nice sharp one, it's gonna take the exact amount of zest that you need to get off of that orange. So remember, you want to slice them up as thin as possible. You want them to get nice and tender. Again, if you want, that's preference. If you want to add the anise or you want to add vanilla extract to give it a nice, a little extra taste, you can do that as well. So like I said, I think I'm going to do that in the next batch. So we're going to get this up to a boil. It's taking a minute. And then I'm going to bring you guys right back. All right, family, we are back, and now we're going to begin to fill our jars. And if you like, you can remove the anise from out of the pot, and we can start bottling up. I think I can get away from those little ones that's down in there. Okay, so our bottles is hot, and always remember, hot preserve or hot food, hot jars. Okay, always remember that, you guys. So we slide that over here so that I don't make a mess, and we're gonna bottle these bad boys up. All right, leave that inch and a quarter space. I think I got a little piece of anise in that one, so I have to get that out probably with a fork. And we are going to be doing the no water bath method. Get some more jars out. And if you want to do the water bath method, I know mine's for my altitude is 5 minutes. Not long at all. So you go according to your altitude. If you want a water bath, well, I think actually when it comes to the water bath method, I believe it doesn't. Maybe I have to double check that. Y'all comment below and let me know. Does it matter on the altitude when you water bath? I think it's just the timing. I think you have to really pay attention to that timing when it comes to the pressure canner. Okay, get that anise out of there. All right. So we got approximately 7 jars, and I think I can actually get another jar, which I'm going to get ready to load up for my next session. Here we go. I'm gonna get ready to wipe our lids, which we always forget about. And I have my vinegar right here. And we're gonna just wipe around the rims, and then we're gonna put our lids on, and then we should be good to go. And actually, some of these look like they could use a little bit more. That one could, yep. This one could use a little bit more. That one could use a little bit more, and this one over here. Actually, they all can. A little bit more. That should be good. Okay. All right, family. So now we're just gonna wipe our lids. Y'all know the routine. Wipe your lids real good. Jars is hot. Be careful. Use vinegar, or you could use your soap and water, or just water. But I like the vinegar because it cuts through everything. And let me see if I can get this anise out right here. Yep. Put that over there. Okay. Now we're gonna get our lids. Put them on there. Easy peasy. Right. Now we're gonna get our rings. Then we're gonna tighten them up some. Remember, these are not going into the water bath canner. We're gonna do the no water bath method. We're gonna turn those bad boys over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send them right here so y'all guys can see. All right, so we're gonna sit those there for about 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to turn those bad boys over and they will begin to pop. All right, family, so let me clean up, and then I'm going to bring you guys back with the second session of making orange marmalade. See you in a bit.